Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show. It is a Friday night, and you know what that means. Episode 347. As we continue on with our Shogun reviews, as we review episode 7. As always, is the Nerd going to hear the host show on so wonderful co-host Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful Friday evening.
Yes, sir. Friday evening, Brad, live on Twitch and YouTube and X. We're here a little bit earlier than we're supposed to be. It is WrestleMania weekend, so I'm gonna be busy with that, along with seeing my family tomorrow. So I won't have time to do this review, and I thought we'd be able to do it in the afternoon. But Brad let me know that he's gonna be with his dad tomorrow as well. So we said, fuck it, let's just go ahead and do it here. Um, let's do Shogun live today on Friday, and then we'll record Invincible so that way it can go live tomorrow for you guys, and then we'll just have the rest of the weekend. Yeah, yeah. This isn't the Ring of Honor Ring of Honor Supercard watch along.
No, it is
No,
not.
no, and I'm glad I'm not watching that.
It is not.
No, no, sorry, Stacy, not it. Yeah, but yeah, Brad, how are you doing today, bro?
I'm doing good. Doing good. What I do today? I watched the last episode of the season for Tokyo Vice. So
Okay.
season 2 was much better than season 1. So I suggest everyone to go watch that show because that show's really dope.
Yeah.
I watched that Bray Wyatt documentary that they put out on Peacock.
Yeah.
Really good, really well done by WWE. Tearjerker for sure.
Yeah.
So if you guys love Bray Wyatt, that's one to watch.
Yeah. Did you get to see the Roman one?
No, I've not seen the Roman one yet. I saw that Bray's was up, and I was like, oh, I need to go watch that. So I went and just watched that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like it's a long one. It's like I think like 2 hours.
Damn.
2 hours and something minutes.
Yeah. I want to watch that, but I know that it's going to be a hard one to get through.
Whew,
Yeah.
yeah. Bring some tissues. So that one's
Yeah.
rough.
They got all of them there. They got like fucking his wife. They got Bo Dallas. They got just it's
Yeah,
I
they
definitely
got everyone that was related to Bray in some way.
yeah. So I want to get to it. Just don't know when I'll get to it. But hopefully maybe tonight. But not too sure. But yeah, that's all you watched.
Yeah, I think I'm trying. Oh, I watched Invincible today, so yeah, I did do that.
Yeah. I went to work and I watched this episode of Shogun, and I watched the season finale of Invincible. Yeah, yeah. And I started watching the what's it called, the WrestleMania 40 kickoff. But I haven't
I've
finished it.
seen bits and pieces of that. I just saw Drew McIntyre talking shit. That's what
Yeah,
I've seen of that so far.
yeah, yeah. Um, I watched during the week. I did watch the CM Punk interview with Ariel Helwani. I watched that. I watched the what's it called, Rhea Ripley one as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, just been so much stuff this week, man. Like,
Oh,
fucking
they're gonna be pouring it on. They're gonna be releasing
yeah.
what they can to.
They had
WrestleMania
Punk on
40.
Helwani on MMA Hour. They had Cody on MMA Hour. Rhea on MMA Hour. And then on the Pat McAfee show, they had fucking Triple H. They had Cody. They had a bunch of people on. Fucking Triple H was on Impulsive.
Did you see McAfee and Triple H do the spit take?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, man, it's just a lot of stuff, dude. And then SmackDown is right now, and then later on is going to be the Hall of Fame. So I might actually just sit down and watch the Hall of Fame, just because I want to see what Paul Heyman's speech is going to be like. But yeah,
Stacy's still waiting on the Doink the Clown documentary. Me too, Stacy. Me too.
yeah. I'm excited, Brad. I'm excited, man. It's WrestleMania weekend, dude. It's. I can't believe we made it this far, man.
It's WrestleMania 40. It feels like it's taken so long to get here since like the Sami Zayn turn with the bloodline and then going through all that And then, the Royal Rumble, that feels like it was yesterday and we're already here.
Yeah. I know, that's crazy. Like it's already April, bro.
Yeah.
Like that was just in January and it feels like we're like wow, it just yeah. We here, baby. Yo, we here. We here, bro. This is crazy, man. It's happening. And hey man, we'll see how it goes, man. Like I said, I feel the mana. I I'm excited. I'm excited. We'll see how it goes on Sunday. I have to stick to my word, man. That man does not win that title. I'm gonna have to what's it called? Rethink my relationship with the Federation. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. Just been watching that stuff. I know that the Roman doc was pretty good apparently. But yeah, that Bray Wyatt one is definitely one that I want to
That
sit down
Bray
and
Wyatt
watch.
one's rough to get through. But
Yeah.
I have a feeling Bo Dallas is going to be making a return sometime soon.
I hope so, bro. Like, you know, I know they've given Bo some stupid gimmicks here and there.
Well, they gave freaking Bray the Husky,
Yeah, Husky Harris.
Husky Harris, which was
Yeah.
horrid.
But I have to say, like, I like Bo. Like, I think Bo is when Bo was NXT champ, fucking awesome.
I think Bo can pick up what Bray left and run with
Yeah.
that. I think he's
Yeah.
got the talent for it.
All you gotta do is Bo leave, Brad.
Hey, hey, let him in.
Yeah, bro. All you gotta do is Bo
All
leave.
you gotta do is Bo leave.
Yeah, bro. But that's what I got, man. Like that's all I've had to do today. Just continuing to monitor Maya to make sure that she's okay. That because she got hurt. But
Yep.
yeah, other than that, not much else going on, Brad. Not much else going on here. I'm I'm very excited for this weekend, bro. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But yeah, dude, we're gonna be talking about Shogun episode 7. We're 3 episodes away from the end, and yeah, very, very,
Oh, we
very,
still have 3 episodes.
yeah.
I thought we only had like 1 or 2 left, honestly, because
It's 10 episodes, Brad.
this is getting real juicy.
Fuck yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is. But yeah, it's coming to an end, Brad. But fuck, man. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So might as well just get into it, Brad. Let's
Yeah,
not
let's
keep
go.
them waiting. Let's not keep them waiting. So without further ado, if you have not watched this week's episode of Shogun, please get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers, or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes, it's your one and only spoiler warning. Brad, get that banner ready. In a 5, 4. Oh wait, hold on. I got the wrong noise pulled up. Here we go. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Yeah. All right, Brad.
That's the most difficult job I have right there is to click on the banner.
Yeah. 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 You just got to let's go. I'm sorry, Brad. It's the most difficult job.
The most difficult job.
Episode 7 titled A Stick of Time. And the synopsis reads outplayed by AW. Outplayed by new alliances in
Outplayed by
Osaka.
MJF up in there.
Yeah. Outplayed by new alliances in Osaka, Toranaga is forced to carve out a new deal with a long lost family member. Episode is directed by Takeshi Fukunaga, and this episode is written by Emily Yoshida, and the story is edited by Kelly Puente and Megan Huang. And of course, starring Hiroyuki Sanada, Cosmo Jarvis, Anna Sawai, Tanobu Asano, Takuma Nishioka, Yuki Kura, and many more. Yep. Brad, quite the episode. We're in there now.
Mhm.
We're in there.
Mhm.
And I think the game is being played. The game is being played.
By who and who's going to win? I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like all roads have been blocked for Toranaga, but it's Toranaga.
if before you thought that Toranaga had his back against the wall, I think now more than ever it is against the wall. Um, so first of all, so yeah, it's of course they're gonna go to war.
Mhm.
Um, and Toranaga looks like he wants to kind of do some sort of alliance with his brother. So he what's it called?
His brother he
Also,
hasn't like talked to in apparently forever.
yeah. But we actually, what's it called? So he actually, pulls up. We see a flashback of
I-
Toranaga's first battle he had ever, what's it called, done. And yeah, this episode is a very political one, because the brother seems like he kind of wants to get more out of Toranaga than what he's
Before we go
thinking.
into that, can we just talk about the brothers' fit?
Oh
Like
yeah, fucking
like
ice
the drip just
dripping, dripping, bro.
just goddamn.
Yeah,
I thought
you.
Tornaga had style. His brothers got it.
Yeah, bro. Bro's got it, bro. He's got
Whew.
the juice. He's got the juice. Um, what's it called? But yeah,
Stacy says it's like a game over a
over a
throne.
throne.
Somehow, someone should trademark the title.
Yup, yup.
George, we're
Um,
talking to you.
but yeah, it looks like Tornaga's brother really wants to get some sort of political play here and be able to get something more out of him than he can.
Mhm.
While well, what's it called? The son is kind of being manipulated on the side over here and kind of telling you like, look what happened. Like, look at what your dad is putting you up against now, and like, and he's kind of what's it called? Trying to be like lured to do like to act out, and I mean, we're gonna talk about that later, but yeah, quite the episode. Brad, what are your initial thoughts?
I'm gonna say this episode I think took us all to the Willow World. I think it was that good. This is probably my favorite episode. I think out of the what we've seen. Um, but yeah, this episode is crazy. We get to see Blackthorn basically tell all of them to fuck off in this episode, which I don't know is a ploy or if he really just
God,
lost
I
his
love that
cool
scene.
and was like, "Fuck all you."
I love that scene, Brad, because like everybody's ready to basically say like everyone is being yes men, and they're like, yes,
Yeah, we're ready to die.
yeah, let's just do it, Toranaga. Go and surrender. And Blackthorn's like, fuck all that.
Yeah, like, what the hell? I got a ship with cannons, you assholes.
He goes like, I don't give a fuck about what you guys think. I don't give a fuck about what you guys have planned here. Let's go. We're not gonna fucking surrender.
Yeah, well, fuck
And
all y'all.
Blackthorn has a point. He 100% has a point. Like, guys, like, don't give up before you even start this shit. Like this, like it's there, guys. Like, what's it called? Your resources are there. Use it.
Exactly.
Um, But Brad, I thought this episode was fantastic. I loved this episode too. I loved it. Um, from the political play at hand, the moments with that guy and the what's it called, and the prostitute. Love that scene as well.
I mean, I gotta give it to the mama son. I forget her name. If it's like, is it Jin or Jean or I forget what her. But that meeting with Toranaga,
Oh
where
yeah,
she where literally it's a stick of time. Like I thought it was just like a saying, but it's a like a little stick lit on fire. That's
yeah,
the time she has, and I'm just like, huh, okay. I guess that's where
yeah.
that comes from. Um, but I think, yeah, I think like there's so many political activities going on in this, along with a lot of the flashback to the action scenes.
Mm-hmm.
You have the one daimyo committing
Seppuku.
seppuku, and they don't like go away from that. They actually show like the intestines coming out. I'm
He's
like, oh,
fucking just
okay.
like gutting himself.
Well, and I told my wife this because I watched Tokyo Vice, and they get to a portion, and someone commits seppuku, and they go away from it. They don't actually show it going through. And I'm like, that would have been a really cool scene just to kind of show
Yeah,
like that whole thing, but two different shows, so I get it. But yeah, I mean, Blackthorn. I mean, you got Buntoro's whole issue where you know he wants to basically have permission to kill Blackthorn,
yeah,
and then Tornaga's like, well, if that's the case, then you have to kill your wife too, and he cannot do it.
yeah. And like everybody is starting to like that's like Bondaro is the one that's the most like, but you're just like they're starting to see that like what's going on with this what's going guy. Like even the one dude says like we made a mistake the moment we let that barbarian ship like come in. Like I wish we could go back to like before this even happened.
Yeah, before everything was so nice and breezy and easy.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But
they're all blaming Blackthorn. It really isn't Blackthorn's fault. If
it's
anything, Blackthorn's kept Toranaga alive this whole
yeah.
time.
If anything, Blackthorn is the reason like some of y'all are like even still alive. Like
Yeah.
if it wasn't for
Yeah,
Blackthorn, like
most of y'all be dead.
most of y'all will be dead. Like the moment that assassination attempt started, like was attempted.
Because
It's like
if we go through it, Blackthorn saved Toranaga by basically, saying that they shouldn't look at the women, or to some effect, he was bluffing in that. Saved him in the earthquake. I don't know. Saved him in the ship. He got him on the ship.
yeah.
So yeah, Blackthorn is just too valuable. He's like a good luck charm at this point.
Yeah, yeah. But everybody wants to get rid of him, bro. Like nobody what's it called nobody seems to be what's it called winding him
The
around.
only one who
Especially
wants to leave is Blackthorn.
yeah, yeah. But like Bontaro seems to have like a really massive problem with the guy.
I
And
mean, but his explanation, Toranaga isn't the greatest too. He's like, the barbarian's making eyes at my wife. And
yeah.
it's like, that's not a good enough reason to like
It's
go
like
off
bro,
and
like
kill someone, man.
I'm not gonna let you kill the guy just because he's looking at your girl. Like
Yeah.
it's almost like Toranaga said, like, dude, she's hot, bro. What do you want him to do?
Like, what do you fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
I got things on my mind, like I'm about to be killed off by my own brother.
Well, you
So,
see, it's like
yeah.
Bontaro is like Bontaro. You either don't like this woman and you married her just out of like because you felt bad and like necessity, or you actually want this woman. Like, do you like? There's something that's not clicking there with this character.
These characters are just complicated at this
Yeah,
point. None of them
pretty
can
much.
make a decision. I think,
Yeah,
except for Blackthorn.
yeah, yeah. And it just seems that like nobody can make a decision, and Tornaga like it's not looking good, buddy. It's not looking
No,
good.
but then again, you go off what Blackthorn says when he's leaving. He's like, Tornaga, the greatest at playing games. He kind of says that in a sarcastic tone, but it's kind of like, is he saying that just? Is he playing this? Is he playing everyone just to get out there and get to his ship? Is this something that's been planned?
I don't
Like,
know,
I don't
Brad.
know. Like, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
That's the big question that's up in the air, is because they just took like one of the main characters off the screen to the side, and we can't see what he's doing. And before
Yeah,
that, it sounded like Tornaga was probably going to have a sit down with Blackthorn while everyone was away.
yeah. And but I was gonna say, Brad, like the training scene with the swords, like
Yeah.
Brad.
Oh yeah, just getting. I mean, like, what did he expect? Like, he knew. Let's be real here. They knew like he has no way of holding a sword,
Yeah,
of using a sword.
he has no fucking what's it called?
No, he's not that kind of pirate.
No, no, he's not that kind of pirate. Come on, man. But man, I what's it called? I thought that scene was good too. I really like this episode, bro. I think that I what's it called? I especially like the ending, like it. But what I had to say was to me was my favorite scene, the best scene, especially with the writing, was and the directing was with Toranaga and his brother. And when he's talking, the brother's talking to the son, and he's kind of like, he's in a way he's saying like, yes, Toranaga, like I would like for us to get this moving. Like I don't forget, like this is also pertaining to me. It's not just only about you.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like what's it called embarrasses him in front of his son
Well,
by
he
telling him
tries
that
to.
he tries to.
I think what's funny is, and we learned this more into the episode, that Tornaga, he didn't care about like himself shitting the horse, like whatever. He really didn't care about that. Although when his brother said, "I felt bad for the horse," I did laugh. His brother's a good character. Seki. He's a good character, written character. But I think Toranaga, then bringing back to when he was the little warlord, I think those story hurt him more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he told him like, why would you let him tell the story? And he's like, I'm sorry, I would like we didn't know about the what's it called the shit. And he's like, not that one. Like,
The other one.
yeah.
Who
Which
who
is
would you who would ask a kid to be a second? It took me 9
yeah,
times to lop off a set. It's like
yeah.
fuck.
And it's just it's true. It's like like okay, something like that is like childish about pooping. Like whatever, who cares? Like messing
Yeah,
up,
and he was like what, 7 or 6
yeah.
or something. Yeah.
But like messing up when it comes to something big like that, like the other with the other
Well,
stories,
just being, how old was he? 12,
yeah,
and having to take a man's life, and just that, and he's still like, we go like those flashbacks, and that those images are just burning his mind.
yeah. That's where the honor is hurt. Like that's really where he's like really feels like he's really embarrassed.
Yeah.
So I just like I said, man, I think this episode was fucking fantastic, man. I think this episode was so good. Um, I love that scene. I love how great like edited it is, the fucking directing, and I love that like that uh, what's it called um Mariko's translating it to what's it called to Blackthorn, and you're getting those cuts to like to Bantaro, and he's looking at him like I don't want you here, like
Well,
don't,
and you have the other character. I think the is that the nephew?
yes, the
I, I
nephew,
I think it's the nephew talking shit to Buntaro, trying to like, he's trying to goad him into doing something.
yeah,
And yeah, I mean, that dude's kind of a shithead. He's been a shithead this whole season.
yep, pretty much, right, yep, but yeah, man, and in and then what's it called the moment when Mariko and Toranaga are speaking and she's like he's bringing all these stuff and Mariko's like well then just here do it like kill me like Mariko don't really want to be around anymore like
Yeah, no, I mean, Marco hasn't wanted been around for a while. Like,
yeah
she didn't. It didn't sound like she wanted to get married to Buntaro. Didn't sound
yeah
like Buntaro didn't want to get married to her, but it was a whole family thing. But I love that. I like that scene because Toranaga just brushes her off.
and he's like are you stupid or something like no like how would I do that I'm like
Yeah. Then how am I supposed to communicate with the dude with the ships and the cannons?
yeah I mean it's like
But
like
that's the thing. Nobody knows his plans because he doesn't look like he has a plan. And I
I
mean,
feel
you
like he
see
does though
what,
Brad
but that's the feeling I get. But that's mostly because in the scene, I love the one scene where the brothers blocked off all road access, and you open up, and it's Tornaga in this wood with fogs, and he's just staring, and he's kind of just like, and everybody's like, oh, he's thinking up a plan. Look, he's thinking of a plan, and then he doesn't like say anything about a plan. It's like he doesn't let it known to anyone, and it goes through the whole episode until again we get to the Mama-san, and she basically, I'm thinking, like, tells the whole plan. Because he's sitting there and he just basically tells her to get lost. But then he gives her what she asked for in his will. Did
yeah
you notice that?
yeah yeah
He did that. So I'm like, okay, that she must have called it. She must have called that bluff.
yeah. But wonderful episode, Brad. I loved it. I think we're really getting to the meat and bones here, and I'm really enjoying it.
And we still haven't talked about the end.
I knew that kid was gonna act up.
I knew the kid was gonna die at some point in the season. Like there was like, because he runs head first. I didn't realize just how much running head first would occur.
I had a feeling that this kid was gonna act up, and I knew that he was gonna do something stupid. And when I saw him charging to him, I was like, "Don't! You're gonna make it worse for your dad, bro.
Well, and
You're
the
about to
thing
make it
is,
way."
he had his uncle on the ropes, dead to rights, and the world had and fate, destiny, whatever you want to call it, had a whole different story in mind.
Yeah,
And I just love the last thing Tornaga's brother says, and it's like, what's beautiful in this? Because
yeah,
he's in the Willow world. He's like, what the hell?
yeah. It's fucking fantastic.
Oh, and they just lingered on that death
Oh
too.
yeah, and that shot, the final shot
Oh,
is
and just the
yeah,
last of the air coming. And it's just like, oh god.
yeah, yep, fantastic, man. Uh, and I love that final shot. But so what do you think, Brad? Like this is gonna be this is gonna have some serious repercussions,
Oh, for sure. I
massive. But part of me wonders, Brad, would it be worse repercussions than him killing his uncle?
I think had he succeeded in killing his uncle, there would have been worse repercussions because again, that's not honorable. And
Yeah,
everything we've seen has to do with honor, and things get worse when you don't do things with honor. Look at this kid's death. He's the one who ordered the cannons on Ishido's men, and he dies in this way, which is very much without honor. He's just bleeding out into a pond. Um, so I think it would have been worse because I think just with Tornaga's brother still alive, I feel like if Tornaga's brother had died, his men would have just started just killing people
yeah,
right
yeah.
there and then.
So we're it's not looking good for Tornado, Brad.
It doesn't look good, but I feel like
But
that
this
character
he's
is smarter
he's
than we're
gotta have
being.
something up his sleeve, Brad.
Well, the last two episodes, Tornaga has not looked smart at all,
Yeah,
and just from the very first few episodes, we know he's smart. We know he's smarter than he's appearing right now. So
yeah.
my thing is, I think he has a plan. He's made a plan, Thorn, and we're probably about to see a ship go off with cannons.
And but like I'm thinking because that shot where we kind of lingered a little bit on the boats, like I wonder I wonder if Blackburn's got something up his sleeve too, like
He might be looking at those and might be like, hey, if I can have a fleet.
because if he's been playing them, Brad, what fucking
Yeah. No, I don't
crazy.
know. Well, I don't know if he's had any agreement with his brother. His brother did betray him. That's the thing with this show. We don't know. It's up in the air.
Don't know.
And that's what's so great about this episode in particular is everything had kind of been going well for Tornaga, and then we get to this, other than the earthquake, and I don't know. Who knows?
Mm,
We don't know which
mm.
way this is gonna head,
Yeah, we're not
unless you
entirely
read the
sure.
book. But I
Yeah,
haven't. I read the book like 20, 25 years ago. So
it's been a long time, Brad.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's been a long time. But God, man, just great episode, man.
best
Another
episode of the season so far,
Yeah,
or
I
I
really
guess the
felt like
series.
I felt like the pacing was there. It was just it kept going and it wasn't really stopping and it wasn't going too fast, but it wasn't going too slow. I really like that. And like we gave some what's it called some good spotlights to some of those background characters that are still like being used, but we're
I feel like the only one who didn't get too much spotlight was Mariko.
yeah.
She
To be
did get a
fair,
little bit though.
like this has been
She
heavily on Mariko the whole fucking season. Like
It's true. So you
yeah,
kind of yeah. So she could have been a little in the background in this one
yeah.
anyway.
I'm gonna go again with another 9 out of 10, Brad. Fantastic episode. I love this episode, and I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. This is getting really good, and I'm really excited for where we're going. Uh, Brad, what's your final verdict?
I've been getting given 9 out of 10s on all these episodes, so I'll up this one to a 9.75.
We're getting there, right, Brad?
Getting there. We're almost there. I feel like these last three they might get there.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. It looks like it's gonna
I mean,
get fucking good.
considering 9 on Wikipedia, I'm not going to read the title so I don't spoil for anyone.
No, don't do that,
Yeah,
Brad.
because people can go
Yeah,
look
don't do
what
that.
it's. If you have Wikipedia, you can go look what it says. I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Yeah. No, don't do that, bro. But yeah, that concludes our review of Shogun episode 7. As always, we thank you all so much for joining us. Please check us out on the nerdcore.com, Twitter at the nerdcore underscore, Instagram and threads at the nerdcore, TikTok at the nerdcore, patreon.com/the nerdcore at the $1 tier. You get the episodes of the main show, the Nerdcore podcast,
The Naked
live
Podcast. That's a whole different one.
live and direct what's it called on Patreon, and you can chat with us and you can comment stuff, and those episodes will go live on Monday and on Tuesday and on Saturday, And of course, you have other episodes that we record for extra reviews that are on there early for everybody else to watch. Um, really, just man, super excited for what's coming, man. Discord link is in the description below if you want to discuss about how excited you are and how much you've been enjoying Shogun. You can talk to us on there, or you can leave a comment here. Tell us what's your favorite episode of Shogun lately, and how you still locked in on the show. I was looking at the reviews on IMDb. One of them gave it a 4 out of 10. That goes the worst episode yet. I'm like, what?
What, for this one?
Yeah.
I don't know. People are different.
Yeah, goes the worst episode so far. Like, huh? Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. But
People can have wrong opinions. That's
yeah.
fine.
Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. It all helps us out so much. On the audio side of things, make sure you're leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app of choice. Make sure you're following us as well. All that helps us out so much. We'll be back tomorrow in pre-recorded fashion at 12 p.m. Central Time for our review. 4 out of 10. Too many subtitles.
Oh, that reminds me of the Twitter or the X post I sent you, where people don't like Shogun because they can't read.
I would not put it past them. I would not put it past them. Yeah. Tomorrow, pre-recorded, not so live show again, as we discuss the season finale of Invincible. Be there or be square. 12 p.m. Central Time. It's gonna be live for everybody. While y'all are watching NXT, what's it called? Stand and Deliver. You can pull it up as well. Watch a review of Invincible. Brad. But with that said, man, excited for Mania. Excited for more Shogun.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go ahead and get him out of here.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you for those joining us in chat today. Thank you to our listeners out there, our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, it's not all pleasure in the Willow world. Young Yoda out.